dispatch. There's multiple vehicles leaving down Centrals. Everybody seems to be breaking up. A lot of people still doing burnout. We're doing a high rate of speed.
Alright guys, Chef Coop here. I'm looking down at my phone because I'm going to be narrating through a video for y'all. But so if you see me looking down, that's the reason why. But I owe y'all like a giant explanation to where I've been at the last year and 2 months or so, and why I haven't been making videos, what the future of the channel is. A lot of y'all like really rocked with me. Y'all actually like watched all my videos, subscribed to the channel, and I'm like really appreciative of everything y'all have done for me. Of course, my channel and everything got cut a little short. I only had like a good year inside of the actual the game of making videos and stuff. But all right, so here's what happened. Hotboi&chill 6.
Hotboi&chill.
I think it was Hotboi&chill 6. I'm actually gonna put the video right now. Bear with me. By the way, I got all my videos reposted back online. All the Hot Boy stuff, all the old stuff, all the stuff that got me in trouble is back posted. It's public knowledge now. They used it during court, so got. But all right, let's see what I got here.
Leaving to go like.
All right, guys, I got it up. So Hotboi&chill 6, 13-minute video is actually played inside of court. So an officer, can't really say his name, I'm not really supposed to, but everybody knows who he is. An officer actually was responding to a car meet, a Hotboi&chill car meet, Hotboi&chill 6, the day that I actually got my car back together, all right? So I made a vlog and everything like that. Like I rode around, I hung out with the boys and everything like that. There was some videos taken with a car that appeared to be mine, no license plate, no driver's face. In the video, there was other people driving my car. So he used that footage. He was never there. He never pulled me over. He used that footage in conjunction with other footage and things that I said, other people's vlogs and things that I said to actually get an arrest warrant on me. And I'm having a New Year's party going into 2020. All right, I'm having a New Year's party. And the cops come to the house. Well, it was a cop from that couldn't actually bring me to the location. So he really didn't care, but he came for noise. And he asked to see somebody's driver's license. Amy kept trying to give him hers. I was like, give him mine, you know, I'm right here. So I pull up my driver's license, I give it to him. He runs it. He's fine with everything. He comes back to me, all right, man, you're all good, man. Just, you know, make sure you keep that music a little down. That bass is real loud. I was like, all right, man. You know, he was actually an ex-DJ. He loved my DJ equipment. Like my actual speakers that were back there, I don't use those no more because of that. So he goes off to leave, and right before he gets in his car, he goes, oh yeah, by the way, make sure you don't go back to Virginia Beach because you know you got that arrest warrant there. I was like, hold a second, like wait up a second, like I don't have an arrest warrant anywhere. And he figured it out for me. He said that was maybe an unpaid ticket. So my dog's going crazy in the living room. I don't know what he's doing, but hold on one second. So arrest warrant was issued, and that's where everything got pretty chaotic. So I went, got booked, COVID hit, my court date was like 4 months away, which is a very lengthy time, mainly because I think it was like investigation stuff and everything like that. My buddy Joe got hit. Nobody else in the video got hit, and it was like the people that got hit in the video, like Joe's was pretty, you know, he had a lot of footage on him, but like everybody else had more footage than me in certain videos I had posted, and nobody got hit, just me. So I think it was them just trying to take down the whole Hotboi&chill movement and everything like that. I was one of the frequent names that was popping up, even though I had never been to one. Like other people, I went to all the Hot Boys, you know, I went to one just because I just got my car together. I figured I might as well show out one time, and I got hit. So anyways, that happened. COVID hit, my court date kept getting pushed back. About 6-7 months later, I finally go to court. I get a year in jail, 365 in jail, 355 days suspended, so I did 10. They were gonna have me do it on weekends. I get reckless driving and fines. So I appealed it, and the court gets pushed back another 6-7 months. Now it's a year and 2 months in. I finally go back to court. I think partially because you know, there wasn't really any straight evidence that I actually like was the person in the videos of what they were actually getting me for. And I sold the Z, so a lot of y'all don't know that. I sold the Z. Sorry, I didn't tell most people just because I knew everybody would be like, why did you do that? And I wanted to kind of wait until now, but things just kept getting pushed back. So here's a little clip of my Z driving away. All right, man, here you go. Here you go. It was a sad day. It was bittersweet. At that point in my life, I wasn't driving the car. I was actually gonna do a motor swap, put an LS inside of it. The LS ended up not being exactly what it was, so we sold it. And then the guy who bought my motor had got into a car accident. His car got totaled, so he needed a shell. He reshelled my car. So really my car is like in numerous places in the area. Probably 15 people have a part off my car right now. One guy has a fender. It actually looks pretty dope on his car. Actually, here's a picture of it right here. And yeah, so I mean, like, I started building a 2J S14. A few of y'all know about that. And you know, nobody really knows the story about that car either, so I'm gonna little touch bases on that. So bought an S14, running, drove it to the house, had like 140,000 miles on it, red, body pretty much in mint shape, other than the paint was faded on it. Automatic car. I was gonna use this as a daily. Well, after everything got hot with the 350, I said, you know what, man, let me just build my dream car. So I bought a 2JZ, I bought a 370Z trans, cons adapter, precision 6266 turbo. Spent like $17,000 at one time when I still needed like $10,000 worth of parts to make it how I want it. Repainted the car myself. Car is beautiful. Had a bunch of Navin pieces left over from an old project. Here goes a little clip of the white car. A lot of the pieces came off of it. Sold to my brother. I just had little doodads like the 160 mile an hour speedometer from the UK. Like, you know, little toe-made bits and pieces here and there. Everything was great. And I got to a point where I was like, you know what, man, I'm kind of tired of work on this, as I do the shift coupe fabrications, and I work on a lot of like other stance guides, suspension parts and stuff, which I actually love and enjoy doing. I was never really like heavy into super stanced out cars myself, like driving one, because I always like to drift and I really don't have room for that. So it's really cool to like work with other people's cars. That's cool. So anyways, I didn't have that much time, so I eventually sold the transmission and the motor, the standalone ECU, all that to a guy that has a white S15, and I sold the body to a buddy. Here's the things get really odd, okay? So I sell the body to my buddy. He wants to do an S15 front, S15 rear, kind of like Forrest Wing's practice car. And he wanted to do an S15 dash. So I parted the car out for him. The front end, the dashboard, the rear end, some of the interior parts, because he was gonna do what do you call it? The metal door cards, street faction, something like that. So I parted out all that stuff for him and added to the price that he owes me for the car, and he pretty much, you know, paid for the car. But then he goes, you know, man, I found an S15 or S14 with an S15 front, and 500 horsepower, 500 or 600 horsepower KA inside. It was a beast. So he was like, look, man, I'm still paying for that car or whatnot, but I really don't need it. At this point, the car is to the point where you really can't. I mean, you can sell it as a shell, but like you might as well just cut it apart. You want to make a little bit more money out of it, and that's what happened. We cut the car apart. I cut the roof off the car. Hopefully I can get some of these clip-ins inside here so you can see it while I'm talking, but I cut the roof clean off the fucking car, and I cut the rockers off of it. Like, I know, like, it's like a disgrace that a car got ruined. I cut a few pieces and like toyed around with it, made a gold diff and stuff like that. So anyways, all this has happened in like the span of, you know, the last year. And then what everybody wanted to hear, what were you gonna do? What were you thinking to do next? Why did you do all of this? And I bought an S13 Silvia, all right? Now, S13 Silvia, I buy in September, all right? No bad blood with the, like, I still haven't like got most of like my money back and everything like that. I'm gonna be working on that soon if it doesn't come here like the next week or so, which I'm taking it's not. So, but I bought a lot of freaking parts. I spent a whole lot of money. Like I bought raised Graham Light DR57s, 57 DRs. I bought custom BC coilovers, waited for those to get in. S13 rear spats. I ordered some S13 front fenders. Like, I spent a lot of money because I knew what the car looked like. I had detailed pictures of it. And that car ended up not ever being here. It's now coming into February. I haven't heard or seen anything of that car. They've got numerous shipments in. I just don't see that car. So, I mean, it is what it is. I pretty much at this point, I have the money, you know, like I just put it back in my bank account. Actually, I was just carrying a wad of money around all the time, and yeah, I felt like I was gonna get robbed sooner or later. So I'm not the one that does that, carry around money. So anyhow, so that car is now probably not gonna happen, and I'm looking for a single turbo 350Z, something that I can make into like a all-around car, do everything with it. I'm not probably gonna be as heavy into drifting as I used to until I find like some type of shit car. Like, it'd be really nice to have like a 350Z shit car, you know. It's something I really don't care about to actually do that with. Yeah, so yeah, that's the channel right there. But I'm gonna go through this video with you guys, and if y'all, I'll show y'all the shortened version. Y'all can go watch the long version too. But I'm gonna minimize my screen now and add it on top of this other one, just add my voice to it. All right, so hotboi&chill 6 car meet. I'm probably gonna change the header of it, but right now it's hotboi&chill 6 car meet and my most insane vlog to date. So I was in court. What they said was the first time. The second time went a lot better than the first time, but the first time they went through my page and it says the inside the life of Davin Smith. So they said that even if I edit anything in there, I just told them that this is true because it's inside my life, which, you know, it's subjective if that can be held up in court, you know, especially taking it no officer saw it or anything like that. So let's see, we get here. All right, so go to around 4 minutes, 13 seconds, and it cuts to a clip of a car doing a donut around a cul-de-sac. Appears to be a similar looking car to my own. And no license plate, no driver, complete cloud show. Whoever did this is a boss, like a complete goat. Like, the dude should have like just women inside his bed every night, like 3-4 different ones. But you know, he's probably like really faithful to his fiance or something, you know, like something like that. And then you got a few other cars doing it and stuff like that. But they had a double whammy in this. All right, go over to about 9 minutes and 5 seconds now, and listen to what I say here.
Going on, but I was leaving to go give a spare to a friend that had a flat tire. My bad. He DB'd it, and the cops literally rushed in, pulled a Suburban sideways in the middle of the street, right at the spot, and I floored it and went around them. So jumped in oncoming traffic. I'm surprised Babe was okay with that. And then she told me a little back way out, and we got out. But yeah.
All right, so right around 9 minutes and 38 seconds, when I said that, a Suburban slammed on brakes in front of me, and I jumped around it, dipped out a back way or whatnot. That was a double whammy. Like, they pretty much prosecuted me the first time off not the donut because they can't tell where it's at. There was no officers there, anything like that. So they tried to prosecute me off that. So what really got me though was there's another video of a car that appears to be mine with a truck slams on brakes in front of it and the car drives around it. So that ended up, that video right there, I think it was a guy from Elizabeth City out in my hometown actually. That video right there is what really like did me in for that judge. Not a bad judge, he's been a prosecutor, and he was definitely out there making a name for himself when I went to court with him. So, but then, I mean, they were trying to stop what was going on inside the area. So, I mean, I understand it, but like, the law is the law. I feel like you're supposed to, you know, really make sure that you're doing everything by the book, you know, when it comes to prosecuting and stuff like that. So, I mean, all in all, like, I ended up spending thousands of dollars in this whole thing, and having a year off of, YouTube, which was cool and horrible at the same time because I had some traction going on, you know, but it is what it is, and there's bigger things to actually come forth from this. So the next build's probably gonna be like a big single turbo Z or something like that. If you can, drop down in the comments what you want me to see next, because right now, I actually have, I can do anything. Like I don't know exactly what I want. I do want something that's cost effective because I am gonna be doing a lot more traveling this year, and I wanna be able to bring the car places. So if it's a drag build, I wanna be able to like have the freedom to buy a trailer, put wheels and tires on my truck and everything like that, did a couple things to it. So I wanna be able to just tow it around and actually have the freedom of you know, financial wise, like not go car broke or anything like that. So if you have something that you want to see me build or something that you want to see me buy, I mean, whether it's a Q60 or R32, freaking R35, like let me know what y'all want to see. Like I would love to hear it and take it in and maybe get that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep talking about this matter because there's so much more things to like kind of emphasize on, and things that happen, stories, people I can bring into this. There was a lot of people a part of that whole hotboi&chill movement, and I know a lot of people in the area absolutely hated it, talked a lot of stuff about it, but the funny thing was those same people were quoting videos after meets, you know. So I'm not saying like anything bad or good about hotboi&chill. It was something that went on like way too rapidly, and it did kind of like ruin a part of the car community and stuff like that. And but you know, I ain't talking bad about no guys. So anyhow, please like the video, please subscribe. If I lost you as a subscriber, please come back. I will be posting up things more rapidly. Amy's actually starting to get into vlogging, so we're gonna start doing our like traveling videos and stuff once she gets back up. Her account's name, right now there's no videos on it, but if you wanna see me do anything other than car related stuff, The Pleasures in Life is her on Instagram and on YouTube. So definitely like search it up, follow, like, subscribe, you know, definitely show the support, and I will remain to try to show support back to you all. If you need anything suspension wise, hit me up, Instagram, Shift Coupe Fabrications, or Shift Coupe Fab is actually what it is. So yeah, big things that happen. Thankfully this weight's off my shoulders and I can get back to my actual life again. So a couple more mini videos on what happened and like different things like that, because I do want to tell y'all like all about the hotboi&chill days and stuff like that, and I do want to tell y'all about like the reason why I don't drift the Spirit anymore, and there's quite a few things I want to actually tell y'all about, more about the Z, more about the 240, where the Z's at now, where the 240 parts went, and everything like that. So thank you guys.